right, good morning, boys and girls. Let's see who Hootie picked. It's our new Hootie puppet. Did you remember about that? Who did Hootie pick? Gotta put it on the right hand here. It's so soft and cute. I wish you guys could touch my friend Hootie here. He's so cute. I know, you don't care. You want to see who Hootie picked. Let's see. We got an M. Miss Megan already had a turn. Did I have a turn yet? I don't remember if I had a turn or not. It's an MRS. It's a Mrs. It's a Mrs. who? A Mrs. Mrs. Weber. Mrs. Weber's the one recording this.
Wow, I can't believe I'm finally the leader.
That's so exciting, Mrs. Weber. Let's get, oops, Hootie's doodad came off. So, Mrs. Weber, how do you feel about this? Are you excited?
I'm a little nervous. I've never had such a big responsibility in your class before.
It is a big responsibility. You're going to have to pick colors and pointers and things, but I think you can handle it.
Okay.
All right.
While recording, though, I mean, that's a lot of...
Yeah, that's true. Let's say good morning to Webster. Everybody say good morning, Webster.
Good morning, Webster.
Mrs. Weber, what's Webster doing today?
I think Webster is rolling... He's rolling on a stink bug because my dog likes to roll on stink bugs.
Wow. You gonna roll on stinky bugs and get yourself all stinky, Webster? Oh, gosh, I want to touch him. He's so cute. Well, he'll need a bath after that, so we'll have to give our friend Webster a bath. Today is number 11, Monday, another home day. All these home days. Let's count how many days we have until Charlie's birthday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more days till Charlie turns 5. So we'll sing happy birthday to her when we do our video for that week. All right. I'll do some of this, but you have to tell me, Mrs. Weber, what pointer do you want me to use?
I think I'm going to do the blue squishy star.
The blue squishy star.
Yeah, that one's pretty.
Okay. And you also get to pick the word of the day.
Okay.
So let me show you your choices. We've got birds, apple, rake, sandcastle, pumpkin. Tell me to stop if you see something you like.
I'll do seed. Seed.
Seed?
Yeah.
Okay, she's going to pick the seed. Do you know what kind of seed that is, Mrs. Weber?
It's a sunflower seed. I planted some last week.
Sunflower seeds, if you plant them, will grow into sunflowers. But you can't plant the ones that are made to eat because they've already been cooked. And once it's cooked, the baby plant inside the seed is dead and it won't grow. So you have to buy a packet of seeds like in the seed packets, not the ones you would eat. So today is May 11th, 2020. Yesterday was Sunday, today is Monday, tomorrow will be Tuesday, and the weather today is cloudy. The season is spring, and the word of the day is seed. This is a lovely little shinker-manker. All right, we have poses today. Now we're doing insects and bugs this week. One of these is actually the butterfly pose, but first you gotta do the triangle. So everybody make a triangle with your body. I don't know if you can see it with the glare, but you're gonna go down. I'm not doing it. Start on your hands and knees and lift your hips towards the sky. Straighten your legs. Let your head hang down and make sure to breathe. All right, and the butterfly pose. Stand with your feet apart to make another triangle. Spread your arms out to the side. Lean to the left and touch your left ankle and calf. Then look up and repeat on the other side. So you're going to go down like this and down like this. Hold your poses and don't forget to breathe. This is one of our favorites, spewing that water out. Let's put your legs together and breathe out. Stretching your body. Good job. Now it's time for the morning message. 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 Let's all read it now. Hey, and a howdy do to you folks. All right, Mrs. Weber, you get to pick the color. I picked black, so you can choose anything you want.
That like seafoam one?
This one?
Yeah.
It actually is called Seafoam Green.
Wow.
So we have to put our bathing suits on.
Okay.
Better put some sunscreen on. Rub it in. Got yourself all set? You ready to get into the seafoam? Today is Monday.
Is it juicy?
It's pretty juicy. May, what's the number? 11th. 2020. What goes here? The leader's name. Who's the leader? Mrs. Weber. Mrs. Weber, can you spell your name?
Capital M R S period. Capital W E B E R.
Mrs. Weber is the leader. So, Mrs. Weber, how many syllables are in Weber?
Let me try and count. Weber. I think there's 2.
2. I think you're right. Your first name is Jessica. So Jessica. That would be 3. And if you put Mrs. Jessica Weber, wow, how many is that, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 syllables. That's a lot. This week, we are learning about yucky bugs. Do you think bugs are yucky? Do you? I think some bugs are cool, and I think some bugs are yucky. But the reason I call them yucky bugs is because we're learning letter Y, and Y. Yucky starts with Y. So it was a good way for us to remember Y and Y for yucky. Because Y is a tricky one, because you say Y, you think it's going to say W sound. But it doesn't. Remember which letter makes the W sound? I bet you do. If you said W like Weber, you are correct. W is for W. Y is for Y. But the thing about Y is it doesn't always make the same sound. Now, if it's in the beginning of a word, it almost always goes Y. Can you make that sound with me? Y. But if it's at the end of the word, like this, yucky, sounds like an E. It's a tricky one. And if it's in the middle or somewhere in the word, it makes another sound, which we're going to talk about in a little bit later in another video. So make sure you pay attention when we do our friends' names and hear that some of them have a Y that doesn't make the Y sound. Well, tell somebody near you whether you think bugs are yucky or not. Or you can text me. Tell your mom or dad to text me and say, I think bugs are yucky, or I don't think bugs are yucky. I think worms are yucky, and slugs, or maybe some others. I'm not a fan of centipedes, but some bugs I love, like butterflies and ladybugs. I even like bees because they help pollinate, although I'm a little nervous of them. And dragonflies are beautiful. And so are praying mantises. Although they can be kind of scary looking, they are very helpful and they are cool. There's so many cool insects that God has made, and we're going to talk more about what an insect is in another video. But first we have to mark our letters. So we're going to let you go first, Mrs. Weber. What would you like to mark?
I'm going to mark the capital M in my name.
The capital M in your name. Good for you. And what sound does that make?
Mm.
And we're going to let C. Callie go first today. C. Callie, you have a Y in your name, so you're going to pick a Y up here. Here's one right there. And next is Brooklyn. Brooklyn also has a Y in her name, so she's going to find a Y. Here's another one. James, do you have a Y? No, what are you going to pick? You're going to pick the word leader. And Betty has a Y. She's going to pick a Y. Betty's going to pick that Y. How about Mr. Cox? What are you going to pick, Mr. Cox? How about this Y? And Africa, I think you should pick the question mark. Well, let's see. What about K. Callie? There's a K for K. Callie. And Elizabeth, what should you pick? There's no Z's up here this week. We're going to do Y for you too. Where's another Y? There's one. And Charlotte Smith, I think we're going to do a big old T. And let's see, Cameron, you always find a C for your name. There's a C. Serenity's going to pick a Y. She has a Y in her name. Hannah, you like to pick H. Do you see any H's up here? There's a lowercase h. And let's see. Nathan Smith is going to pick the 11. Serenity, did I do you yet? I did Serenity? How did I miss her? Who am I missing over here? Lizzie. Lizzie has to do a Y. Here's another Y for Lizzie. And Wample. Wample, you're going to pick the W for Weber. Did I get everybody, Mrs. Weber, do you think?
You might be missing one.
Well, let's count. We should have 16 lines up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Oh, you got them.
I got everybody. If you would pick something different, that's okay. I can't tell what you really do want to pick. But we're just pretending because I don't really have my friends with me today. Only my friend Mrs. Weber. And I'm glad she's here with me so I'm not all by myself. All right, I got to go ready to make another video. See you later.